On other fields, on other days. That's the primary charge for the cadets of Army. But on this field, the seeds planted by the likes of Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Michie Stadium at West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis. The Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the Army Black Knights will have some work to do after that short return. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
He'll keep it himself. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Raging Cajuns offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Got his man downfield. Oh, look out! And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. To the ground to try to move the chains. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll do it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Slides away. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got room at the 35. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down and 10. He's going to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Coming after him. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Oklahoma State will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Justin Blackmon was a 2-time All-American, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to Ball State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. The Black Knights brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Rides to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Feeling some heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. Slams it ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Army! Up and over Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Dances away from one. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Quickly complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time around.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Louisiana has it back and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Discards a man. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Buys a little extra time. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got it inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Now on first down from the 40. Looking to move it through the air. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to get the first through the air. Working that left side now. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab down the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Mikey Stadium.
The Raging Cajuns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Gutierrez. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns look to keep this drive humming. Going up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cajuns. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And back to the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a third down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
The Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Line getting set on second down. They'll leave it with him. The Raging Cajuns are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Puts him in the spin cycle. Oh my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. If you're starting like that, now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And the stomping has commenced. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
At the 35, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Black Knights are marching down the field. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Flips it out in the flat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it from the gun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Black Knights! Hauled it in and just kept it right on running to the hallelujah land. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33.
38-17.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. They'll run it. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's right on target. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the Raging Cajuns will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide out in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Fighting off the defender. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Motion from the offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.